Alright, so hello there. This is our very first proper episode of new anime season, and we're going to be covering Darling in the Franxx. I'm your host, Strangewords, and with me today we have...
The Cinder Blaze.
And Makotoa.
Yeah, so this... how did you guys feel about this episode? Actually, you know what? How do you guys feel about the opening? Because I don't know if it was touched upon in the first episode.
It wasn't.
I don't recall it.
I don't remember like if we heard it, it was probably at the end credits, but there was no visual for it. But we didn't actually see the opening at the very least in the first episode, and I don't recall hearing it either, to be honest.
Yeah.
It didn't strike me very well. I mean, like, it didn't strike me. It didn't like evoke anything from me.
It wasn't particularly bad. It wasn't particularly good. It was alright, I guess.
Yeah,
it was very lackluster, and like the animation itself was kind of like nothing too, like amazing. It was just like a standard opening, which is something I don't really expect from the studio. But it's also one of those openings where I feel like once we get more plot threads kind of revealed, then it'll make a bit more sense. Also, they can just change it halfway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking that, when I was watching, I was like, this is a pretty good opening, at least visually. And I'm thinking, but the music is holding it back. Like, visually, I was still enjoying the opening, but then, I don't know, it was the song that was kind of just not hitting it off as well.
Yeah,
as
I think that's kind of how it was for me. It's just, like, when I'm seeing the images and, like, the song isn't that good, it makes like the animation just kind of feel like nothing's really happening.
Yeah, it doesn't. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's got decent visuals. Just that, well, actually, the visuals they look nice, but the thing is, the opening I was expecting was something more like Kill la Kill, where it's like super duper energetic and it's showing off all the cool stuff.
Yeah,
and I was really excited for it because like, oh my gosh, so many mechs, we could see so much cool stuff, and instead it's just like. I mean, there's some neat stuff, but it's just like, where's the hype?
Where is the hype? I mean, the show itself, like, so far is still very intriguing. I'm quite enjoying it. Because we did review episode 1, more or less, just a really quick kind of overview in our first impressions video, which you can find on our channel, or maybe I will link it in the description of this video, probably. But overall, that was really good. It was a nice first episode. This one followed in the same footsteps. I'm really enjoying the what is her name? 02 or something like that?
Yeah, 02.
She's by far the best part of this show so far.
Yeah.
I think I wanted him to succeed this episode when he was put to the test with the other girl, but kind of I was actually hoping that he was going to stick with 02 for the rest of the show, like right off the bat, instead of being like this, oh, now he's not with her again type thing.
No, I'm like 100% he's going to be sticking with 02 because he won't be able to pair with anybody else, because I'm pretty sure that
that bird thing at the very beginning of the series.
Yeah, that bird thing at the very beginning of the series, and on top of the fact, I think the whole Stamen Pistol relationship trust thing is like, okay, you're basically marrying the other person in a sense. You're basically getting into an actual relationship with them, and Hero doesn't actually pair well with anybody except 02 pretty much.
So here's the thing,
because it's an opposites attract sort of thing in that case.
I was looking at like some comments in, I think it was the Crunchyroll comments, kill me, but and some people were making good points, which apparently a lot of people have said, yeah, this is pretty much just a show about sex. And I mean, like, if you even look, put half of mental processing into like when you see them both in the cockpit, the positions they're both in.
Yeah.
Yo, when she was like getting up and squirming around, I was like, this is somewhat wrong. But
there was a certain shot where like you could just take that out of context and it would be like, why are they having sex in suits like this?
Yo, they even gave the robots upskirt shots.
It's
So, yeah, and it kind of makes sense in that sense where it's certain people are not compatible with each other, and or I think someone was even saying that like he's terrible in bed, and so like he only gets along well with 02 because of whatever reason. But I mean, I found it funny because at the end of like when they both lost that sort of trying to sync together, she was like, it was horrible or it was terrible.
Yeah.
Which was almost like, are you talking about the kiss? Or are you talking about sleeping with him? Or like, he was terrible? I don't know.
Just like that whole experience, you know? He kind of like took her first kiss, and it was like one of the shittiest moments she's had.
Yeah, that sucked. Oh,
well, here's the thing. Like, she doesn't even know what a kiss is. He doesn't even know what a kiss is. Like, in the real sense, he's just like, this happened and then I could pilot. Oh, man.
Yeah.
This must be helpful.
Especially like the way they're describing it. Like,
wait a minute. Is it almost as if, like, because she kissed him and he actually really liked it and got turned on? Like, was that what did it?
That's what it heavily implies.
Yeah, it implied that, like, so the kiss, like, sparked a relationship, and then it's like, oh man, now they have, like, they synchronized because of that.
Yo, I thought like the reason he couldn't like pilot the other one was because he had like ED or something, and he had to get a kiss from every chick he was gonna pilot it with. But I'm so grateful that
it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work that way.
I'm glad it didn't turn into a harem, and I'm real glad.
I mean, shoot, he so even with the kiss, she doesn't do it for him. I guess.
Yeah, like, that actually like kind of broke my heart a little bit because you know,
I feel so bad for her because it's just like, oh man, she wants him to do so well. It's just like, no, there's no chemistry between you. There's zero synergy.
Speaking of like, love triangle interests, you know what happened to the girl who like was like apparently his partner at first and left on that ship, and then it like got completely destroyed, but then
she's fine.
They just kind of like one sentence fine. You know, oh yeah, she's recovering in the hospital. I wonder if we'll ever see her again, or
most likely.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, shoot, there's already two girls gunning for him. So
yeah, they need to introduce drama.
Yeah,
because she'll get all jealous. Like, how can you pilot with her and you couldn't pilot with me, even though we were paired from like however long.
Mm-hmm. What did you guys think of the short bully?
I loved him.
Oh my god,
he's a good bully character. I actually like the girl he's paired with. Like, good deal. I like she's good. She's good.
Like, she plays off of him pretty well. So like just like them bickering with each other is kind of like an enjoyable experience in its own. But like him being the bully character, you know,
it fits.
It fits like this series a lot, mostly because like our protagonist is kind of like not really doing anything. He's kind of like walking around and getting like pushed around by 02 right now. But like
protagonist is real depressed, apathetic, and just kind of real not lazy, but he's just kind of unmotivated.
Yeah, like someone has to give him shit just so he can like kind of man up,
just to evoke something out of him.
Yeah, and like when he actually like started like fighting the dude, I was like, yeah, good. He's actually doing something.
And then he just completely gets just jobs.
I love how the blonde like was holding the bully back, and he was just like flailing, like, let me at him.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap, this guy has like a complex or something. If he's really gotta like, you know.
Well, no.
Dude, he's gonna die.
He's gonna die.
No, the bully's just showing off because whenever someone's holding you back, you just deflail as much as you can to show that, oh man, I'm so angry. But if someone actually lets go, you kind of rein it in a bunch.
Okay.
Or maybe he's just like a child. You know, now that he has someone holding him, he can just start doing all these random ass movements and still be in place. You know.
Exactly.
It's like when do you get that opportunity? Never. So just enjoy it while he's like carrying you off.
Yeah.
Did you guys find it entertaining when she like shared the seat with him and everyone was just like gawking?
Oh,
I mean, the lunch scene was alright. Like, I don't know why she wants so much honey on everything, but you know.
I love that part. I don't know why.
Where she starts wiping it on that one guy.
Yeah.
The bully. Oh, goodness.
Yeah. But like, it also kind of helped introduce the entire class in a way, except for that one chick in glasses. But like, she seems like she's like real stuck up, and we're gonna have like one episode about her later when she has like all that pent up stress just dumped out in an episode, and then we forget about her after that. So
we've got some like basic stereotypes going on here, which it's fine because they're side characters and they might get fleshed out more, which would be good. But at the same time, like I'm more interested in the protagonist and this and 02 right now.
Okay,
like
I'm interested in 02 and the mechs.
Oh yeah,
that's
also,
where it's
like
the mechs.
The people in charge of the whole system, like the people just sitting in the chairs, they seem pretty interesting. They're not doing anything.
Speaking about that, they mentioned her 02 being a pureblood, so this implies that she may be some sort of Klaxosaur royalty or something.
That was
like
weird because like even they were saying like, oh, she can't go and join with this individual because then she might muddy her bloodline or something like that.
Yeah,
it's very ambiguous stuff. I'm sure we'll figure out more about it, but
like,
go ahead.
Like, I feel like there's got to be some sort of actual result for pairing them. Like, just pair the Stamen and Pistol, they form a relationship with each other, and eventually something happens with their offspring, I imagine.
Maybe they make a
parasite.
I don't think it's like entirely sexual though.
No,
I feel like they imply it just so it's like fan servicey, but there's actually like like they have their own little science thing going on in the background for like how this actually works, and it's not just like super arrow.
Like maybe like the Stamen Pistol, after synchronizing properly, form a child who's suitable to become a parasite or whatever the heck. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems kind of like effed up because like that one chick, Ichigo, really likes Hiro.
Oh.
So I don't think it's really like that.
Yeah.
But
no, but he doesn't really like her back, as you can see from the kiss, where he's just like, I feel nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That was sad. That kind of broke my heart.
Yeah, it sucked.
Poor Ichigo.
I wanted it to like work.
She's so nice, but it's just.
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing characters getting shafted because they're not the main character.
Yeah.
This is like one of those moments, just like, oh, you stepped out of bounds.
Like 99 times out of 100.
Is she gonna be the new best girl like Rin or whatever?
What? No, that doesn't count because like. That's like a novel where you can, not a novel, but it's a game where you can get all the routes if you want to.
All the routes. Oh.
This one, it's set in stone.
Well, I mean, she could be like the most endearing and then get cheated in the end. So then it's.
I mean, since this probably won't end in a harem, there's no good end for her unless
there's no
like that dude, the blonde dude, steps up somehow. But he's kind of like I don't hate him. He's all right. He's like he's slightly positive.
He's a nice enough guy, but he's not actually going to change anybody or do anything.
I don't know. Once he starts fighting, maybe.
Maybe.
Actually, you know what? We're missing one character. We're missing the hot-blooded mech pilot. We need one.
The hot-blooded, like the bully dude.
Be the bully kid?
No. Like actually, like. I don't know what. We need a child version of Kamina is what I'm saying.
No, they can't do another Kamina. You know
what? No, not like an actual Kamina, but the same archetype.
What about an Asuka?
I didn't watch Evangelion, so
okay, never mind.
I don't recall that because it's been so long since I watched one.
Yeah,
just kind of flew right out of my mind, but
well, like kind of like a cool really older brother character that isn't like total douchebag. They don't have one.
No, not like a cool older brother character. More like someone who's like, who has a lot of fighting spirit. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Because no one's really.
Yeah, there's no
hyped.
Really like shonen character. Is there?
I feel like our main character is that, especially when he was like when he was like first like piloting it for like the first few seconds with Ichigo. He was like building up to it, and then it started failing.
Oh yeah.
But the second he actually like starts fighting, I feel like that'll be something
he might
be good
awaken.
With,
Yeah, he might become something, but right now we're sorely lacking. At least in my opinion.
Yeah.
I just feel like you need one in a mecha anime, but that's my personal bias because I like the characters.
Yeah.
Or like that archetype.
Well, we will see.
Yeah, so we'll see. But
any final words, you guys?
Hey, you're not the host.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
hey, right. Overall
Sorry.
feelings for the episode before we close up?
It was a really good episode too. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the series.
Yes, as well. And like, just because it wasn't, anything super extravagant doesn't mean that it wasn't good. Because this is building up. This is getting the world building. It's getting character building. It's getting like their kind of character, the way they interact with each other. Their tier of hierarchy almost. So we're getting a lot of information, and I'm sure good things are coming, especially with this studio. So.
Yeah, good episode, solid setup. So, so that ends it for the review. So, like, comment, subscribe, press that dingly dong bell thing.
Oh,
if you
check
want
the Discord.
notifications.
Check the Discord.
Oh, yeah, we have a Discord. You can go to it. It's fancy, and by fancy, I mean it's a Discord. It's not really high tech. I mean, but yeah. So, if that's all, folks. See you later.
Yeah, keep it moist.
No, don't do that. Watching this show maybe, but see you guys.
Anyway, see ya.